too. Oh yeah, we good here. Yo, 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 what's going on, good people? After a week off, it's the No Name Podcast where no name can describe this greatness. My name is William Basham, and in the house we got
What up? It's your girl A Dot.
A Dot A Dizzle with the laughs.
Yes.
Ha 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 ha. It don't take much to get her to get a little giggle in.
Yep.
But yeah, we coming off a hiatus. I was out of town last week. I enjoyed I took my services to Cabo San Lucas. It was
Cabo
fun.
takeover.
The Cabo takeover, man. Had a lot of fun. The weather was good. Food was decent.
Did you did you guys drink a lot?
We drank
Or
a lot.
drunk.
You know me, I'm not really the drinker type.
Yeah.
But anytime I go on vacation with specific people, it always goes down. And it was all-inclusive resort, so drinks was unlimited. We was going in
Oh, nice.
a lot.
Now, you were there for a wedding, right?
I was there for a wedding. Yeah, my best friend got married last Friday. So, yeah, super dope. Shout out to Chris Pope. Shout out to now Brianna Pope, his bride. Yeah.
Was
two
he from
beautiful
your
people.
fraternity?
He's from our fraternity, but he's also like, we grew up together. We've known each other since we were like 10, 11 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We went to middle school together. Then I transferred. We went to different high schools, and then we ended up going to college together.
Oh, wow.
And we joined the same fraternity. So yeah, the cycle still continues. But yeah, I was able to be a groomsman in his wedding, and that was dope.
Oh, that's dope.
Super
What was the
dope.
weather like? Did you guys do any excursions or anything?
Absolutely, I would have did more. If I had. Yeah, we my fiance and we went and did this cruise because I wanted to go see those arches, those big rocks that you see everybody at Cabo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we went and got some pictures in front of that. And funny story is they told us, hey, if you guys go sit in this presentation, you know how they try to say the little timeshares? If you sit in this presentation, we'll get you a shuttle to your location, and we'll also give you free jet skis and free things. So I said, all right, we'll come chill and watch your presentation. And then when they presented us with you pay this money, and I was like, no. Like, how about if we do this? No. We appreciate the breakfast, though. I'll take those jet skis and that cruise.
That's good.
I actually didn't even have enough time to do the jet skis because we were doing so much, but I did do the cruise, and it was dope, even though they lied about the food. They told us, oh, yeah, the pictures showed shrimp, and I saw steak on there. I said, steak and shrimp? I'm in there. When we got on there, it was fucking prison food. They had rice, refried beans, dry-ass pork, and chicken. So we were just kind of like, okay, I guess we'll just enjoy these pictures we'll take.
The stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, dang.
And then I did ATVs for the first time. I hadn't did ATVs off-road.
Oh, wow.
That was fun. We did they had like trails. We did it on the beach. Like it was crazy. It was a group of us. It was like, how many of us was there? It was like 15 of us that did it together.
Oh, wow. I haven't done that in a long time. Last time we did it in Mexico, my cousins busted her head because they were drunk and they hit a rock.
Did they have helmets on? I mean,
she busted it.
Oh my gosh.
She was in the
I had
hospital,
my helmet on thoroughly.
Yeah.
It was cool too because the place we went to, they did tequila tasting afterwards.
Oh, nice.
So we all did like tequila tasting. We got tacos and enchiladas. It was dope for like an ATV location.
Yeah.
And they have that specific place. The people who own it also own their own tequila distillery. So they have like their own tequila that they only sell there. You can get it from nowhere else. So I bought 2 bottles, one for me and one for the groom.
Oh, nice.
So I got one at the crib if you want to swing by, you know what I'm saying?
Get a little tequila shot.
Get a little shot in.
Did you get the rocks tequila?
I didn't get the rocks. I got the tequila. I got the tequila that they had. It was the special bottle.
The extra special?
I definitely have to keep that bottle, yeah, for sure.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. The wedding was cool too. Like I mean, we went to a nice resort, and I'm just gonna say this: we went to that resort and we blacked it out.
Blacked it out.
We blacked that place out. Cause it was like you gotta think about it. It was like the bridesmaids. It's like our family, his family, her family. Cause she's black and Nigerian. He's black, and yeah. Cause I just recall they were like, oh, we have 3 weddings this weekend. So one of the weddings they had the regular traditional music. You had our wedding the next day. It was straight gangster music like the whole time. I mean, obviously there was good music for like the father-daughter dance, but we was in there turned up, dancing. We were strolling the fraternity, doing all kinds of stuff. And then the next day they had another wedding and they were listening to like Taylor Swift. And we were like, yeah, we brought a whole different environment to that resort.
That's nice though.
But it was needed.
Especially when you guys take over.
Oh, we did. We got plenty of pictures and videos. I'm sure y'all saw some of them while I was out there.
I saw some.
Yeah.
You guys dancing with your
we was
with
out
your
there.
frat?
We were strolling. We were shimmying. All
Yeah.
that good stuff. Yeah.
That looks like fun.
No, definitely. It definitely was dope.
I'm gonna have to take a trip to Cabo.
Man, let's do it. I'm trying to go back. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
How was the food?
So,
Like you trying to eat like local places? Like
local places were good.
Any suggestions? We're going out there in this
I would
month.
say the resort.
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, there's a place called Mango Deck. It's like, and they do like they serve like really good food and they have like shows too. So you can like watch people like dancing and doing shows and stuff while you eat, and the food's really good.
Oh wow!
Like they got the big like the nachos, the shrimp ceviche, like these big platters and stuff. It's pretty solid.
Now, Nick, do you know the name of that resort for the Cabo takeover?
I'll look it up right now. Let's see.
So I stayed at the
Because we couldn't,
no shade to the Santos Finisterre. A very beautiful resort, like on the water, super nice. Everything about it was cool. The food could have been a little more seasoned for me. I'll just say
They
that.
didn't
It could
season
have been a little
enough?
bit more seasoned for me. Because they have different restaurants on the resort. So there's a couple spots that are like, oh, the Italian spot had a decent shrimp scampi.
And now this is on the resort or off the resort? Oh, okay.
On the resort.
Oh, that's cool.
I feel like, yeah, they were lacking on seasoning, and also with the drinks. It was unlimited drinks, but you know how they try to like not
Water
give you
it
as
down
much
or
alcohol. Yeah,
give
they
you-
water it down.
Yeah.
So what I kept doing is I would ask for a drink, and then I would get like 2 shots on the side, one to take down and one to pour in the drink.
Oh, okay.
Every time.
Thanks for the tip. I was
Right.
All right.
I'm telling you, because you're going to get a watered down drink. It's like if
Yeah.
you want to get that element and have it taste
You want
like
to get
a
that
drink.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your shot in, throw a shot in there, shake it up, keep it pushing.
And get
Keep
Double
it pushing.
fisted.
Double fisting. That sound like her. You strike me as the
That
type
was
who would be like walking around with 2 40 ounces duct taped to your hands.
I had yeah.
I believe
I
that.
had during football season I had one of those helmets.
Oh, with
And
the,
then with the
tube?
beer.
With the tube?
With the beer too.
Yeah.
And I
Yep. All right.
and it's fun because then people will fill it up for you and you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I
But
was like,
sin,
okay.
I guess we can kind of jump.
Oh,
right
is this it?
That's what showed up on the website. When I typed in the resort place.
Okay, so the
Check it out.
Barcelona
That's different than where I
Faro.
stayed, but shoot, I'm
Okay.
coming too. Shoot, nah.
Oh, that's nice.
But I was gonna say,
Are
we
you
can-
gonna go to this?
This has 7 puppies, man. So,
So is that
nope.
That's what she was
No.
saying.
I haven't been asleep.
She said French
Oh
bulldogs.
yeah.
Those things are so
The
I haven't.
Frenchies.
I haven't been sleeping. I probably won't sleep for the next 2 days. So. Yep.
7.
They look so cute. I saw the video.
Yeah, there's some little cuties.
I need to see
man.
that. I'm about to check the video after we done.
Are you gonna bring in one?
Yeah, when they get, I think 4 weeks.
How? Oh,
I think
okay.
4 weeks, I can start taking them outside a little bit. So,
Oh, they look so cute. I was like,
yeah,
"Ah."
I'm
French
excited.
bulldogs are amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. So-
Now, has people already said that they're gonna buy the dogs or no?
Yeah, but I treat it like Hollywood. They died. It don't happen till it happens.
Yeah.
Right.
It don't
Till
happen
they-
it
Until you
Till
happens.
pull up,
they,
until you
pay
pull
up.
up, or if I
Yeah.
get a Cash App or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the comedian? He just did an Instagram post about buying one. I want to say Country Wayne. I could be wrong, but somebody was trying to sell him a fluffy Frenchie, which is a Frenchie with fur on it for $40,000.
Dang.
Yeah, for $40,000.
A
That's
fluffy
tripping.
Frenchie.
And he
I've
was so
never seen that.
confused. He was like,
What happened when
Yeah.
you could just show up to like the dog store and buy it for like $600?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
those
he tried
days
to
are
sell
over.
$40,000 for a Frenchie. So that was crazy.
It's like an auction. You heard 35,
Yeah.
35, 45, 45, 40, 50 sold to the motherfucker over
yeah.
there.
Wow, I've never seen a fluffy Frenchie.
Yeah, that's why it's 50. That's why it's $50,000.
I'm gonna have to look one
I'm
up.
about to say
Yeah.
a fluffy Frenchie, because Frenchies usually
Yeah.
have short hair. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
I like their little ears. Like I like French bulldogs over English. English bulldogs are just too fat for me.
A fluffy
They're
French
cute, but I don't
bulldog.
feel like I could do anything with it.
Oh, those are so
'Cause
cute.
I need an
Okay, I
active dog.
see the ears.
I just had this conversation the other day about dogs, and
Yeah.
I was telling my wife, I said, I'm cool with the French, like they're nice dogs, but
Yeah.
as soon as we get a bigger place, I'm getting a pit bull, because I grew up with dogs having a function. Like,
Yeah.
they just can't be a bill. Like you cannot just be eating shit at my house and chilling.
Right.
Like, that
Yeah.
ain't-
You got a job. You got to
yeah,
work too.
You gotta protect
Yeah.
something. So if I ain't home, I need to make sure my dog is there. I know
Right.
everybody's good. The
Yeah.
Frenchie, you kick a Frenchie and just take
Right.
whatever you want. So I was like, yeah, I gotta go with a pit bull
Yeah.
or something, you know.
Yeah, I would go a
Definitely
little bit bigger. The dogs that I've been looking at recently, I actually like French bulldogs. I was looking at those too, but then I was thinking about like running hikes and stuff. I'm like, could it handle a hike?
No.
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 And they're
No.
not made for that, but they're made for being cute. Like if you need an emotional support dog,
The
Yeah.
best.
the one. That's
Bro.
the one.
Yeah,
She
they
followed-
are good.
She followed me to the bathroom.
Yeah.
If you ever need
Everywhere.
a friend, you just
She's
want to
there.
sit.
She's just
Best
there.
friend in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna leave you no space. Best friend in the world. But if you need to run,
Go hike. Nah.
They'll run real quick, like in little spurts and stop.
Yeah. I took my when I used to have a Pomeranian, I tried taking her
gosh.
hike.
oh,
Shit,
yeah.
Yeah,
she
you had that-
passed
you
out.
had
I was
that
like,
bougie
oh
ass
man, let me put her back in the in the bag.
I've
She
been
was.
looking at I've been looking at Australian Shepherds. I think that might be my
Oh,
go.
that's nice.
Oh,
dog.
that'll be a nice one.
Because they got the gray one, but I was looking at the brown. I like the brown ones. I was looking at the brown one, and then I like border collies too, just because they're very intelligent. It's like one of the smartest dogs.
I like those huskies. The Alaskan
Huskies are dope. They talk a
Oh,
lot.
I
But
used,
I
to have
know.
I used to have a husky. It was a lot.
they talk a lot.
They talk a lot. Huh? They shed a lot too, like their hair and
They're
stuff.
very intelligent, and I think because they're a little closer to the wolf phase,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they're little. They're not as predictable as regular dogs.
Right.
Mhm.
Like how you would think I could leave a dog at my house, the most is going to tip a pillow.
Yeah.
Not a husky. Like it'll
Right.
fuck around and tear your whole wall mount off.
Oh wow.
Like it's gonna get into everything. So
He said I came home. He was eating my kid. Like, you know.
I had to pay
Eating.
$250 a week for training.
Oh, wow.
That's how expensive the dog got. Because if not, it was just gonna tear up the whole place.
Dang.
So,
But I said, if you ever need assistance with
Yeah.
that too, I have a partner in Hollywood. He's an actor, but he's also a dog trainer.
nice.
Oh,
Literally
really?
What that's what he
wow.
does. And my boy
Like a
Chris,
dog whisperer or a dog trainer? Goes two different things.
I don't know the difference, but I would say he's a trainer. I know he trains dogs. He knows like certain hand motions that they require.
Oh, yeah,
to
that
and
you
all
got to
type of
deal with
stuff.
them.
Oh, he might be a dog whisperer, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, because
he'll
some of
know,
them
like,
are.
He'll come
Yeah.
up to you and he'll be like, because he even said like he'll show up to people's houses and their dog will do something and they'll be like, why is it responding to you? Because he just knows the motions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a dog whisperer, bro. That's
Yeah.
A dog trainer, they usually have like treats in there. They'll show your dog like basic commands, how to walk without pulling. But like the dog whisperer kind of people,
Yeah.
they'll come to your house and like get your dog under control and shit.
Get that dog.
You know?
It's like literally,
Yeah.
like, shut the fuck up, and the dog be like,
Is he black?
he like light skin like me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the first black dog whisperer out there. Congratulations
Yeah.
to that brother.
Right.
No, there was a show.
Shout out
Did
to
you see
Chris.
that show on Netflix? There was a guy up, I want to say near Oakland or something. He was a dog trainer. He was black and he came in and it was like maybe 1 or 2 seasons.
He was teaching the dogs how to box.
And it was cool because he was getting them pit bulls.
Your
And
homeboy,
I was like,
what's the
wow.
Spanish dude name to start off the dog whisperer? What's his name?
The one that,
He got bit.
yeah.
You see him? He got fucked up.
Yeah.
I was.
I was all,
do it.
I was all
Can't-
dang.
So his
He got
ass
bit.
sucked.
Do it.
Yeah. I was like, I know my cousin just found out her dog's half coyote.
Half coyote.
Yeah.
That's
It's a beautiful
unpredictable.
dog. And I'm like, are you going to keep it? And she's like,
Yeah,
yeah, the
right.
dog's fine. So,
It's fine.
yeah.
Fuck that.
Does it howl or
Little
anything?
coyote. No.
Oh, okay, that's pretty
She
cool.
doesn't, I mean, she's a beautiful dog. But I kept thinking too, is it half
Somebody says it's got a
something?
half wild.
But it's
something.
half coyote. I was like, what?
Imagine it being a big dog. Like my dog half Great Dane, half wolf, and it's,
Half
it's
wolf.
that size. Plus, like what do you do? Like,
What
hey,
do
my
you-
dog tripping right now. We can't do shit about it. Like,
Howling outside at the moon.
it's howling at the moon. Motherfucker got on 2 legs and walked around the house. Like,
That would be
Right.
a big dog.
but yeah, I was gonna slide
Training
in. We
with
were
you.
talking about Mexico. I was actually gonna slide into the sports world because we got a lot going on with the basketball and also boxing. So I was in
Oh, yeah.
Mexico and Canelo just fight and Canelo just lost.
Yeah. Yeah. We briefly.
Something that I definitely wasn't predicting. I was like, Bivol, I know you got some skills, but I didn't
Yeah.
think he was gonna pull that off. And he was
He did good though. I was,
he was
like,
boxing.
damn.
Yeah, he was boxing. I don't know what it was. Canelo just wasn't throwing enough punches. His
No.
defense was still strong, but he just wasn't winning the rounds. He wasn't throwing enough.
No. Now, did you think that they were gonna? What was it? 115 to 113? Did you think it would have been more than that?
I thought the numbers actually weren't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody goes back and forth because Canelo's like, I think he only won like 4 or 7 rounds. But any fighter
Yeah.
who thinks they won is gonna say something like that.
Mhm.
Just from the outside looking in, Bivol he got way more shots. If
He did.
if Canelo would have got a knockdown or something like that, maybe I could have saw him getting a couple
Yeah.
more rounds. But overall, Bivol, I wouldn't say he dominated him, but he definitely controlled the fight.
Yeah.
Huh.
Did you watch it, Nick? No.
Not at all. But I've been waiting for Canelo to get beat up. You know what I'm saying?
He's already lost before.
I didn't believe the
so-
hype.
He lost to Mayweather.
Yeah, when he lost to
Yeah, he lost to
Mayweather,
Mayweather.
I didn't believe the hype after that because Mayweather made it look so easy. You know?
Yeah, but it's
Mayweather,
Mayweather, so
Yeah, but I
he
think
makes
they were.
everything look good.
I think they kind of picked, which is not a bad thing in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a smart game plan to pick boxers you have a good fight against.
Yeah.
But
They have similar styles.
Yeah.
he looked a little out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched some of
Yeah.
the highlights. He looked a little. His facial expression looked a little nervous.
Certain punches
Yeah.
that he's used to,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I could get by, or I have certain head movements.
He wasn't doing. Yeah.
But freaking Floyd is so like tactical.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
even knows where your placement is gonna be. Like usually, if you punch somebody and you know where their head's going, instead of going straight, you'll go to like the side or something. He just
Yeah.
knows all that.
So who do you think out of Mayweather? Who do you think was the best, probably boxer to box against him? Like
Against
Pacquiao,
Mayweather?
Oh,
like
shit, good
Pacquiao maybe,
question.
or
Well, he's- Mayweather himself. Said
I liked when he fought
Mayweather
De La
said
Hoya,
Pacquiao. Mayweather
even
said
though-
Pacquiao was his hardest.
yeah, I would
fight.
say that
He
was
said his
probably one of
toughest
the
fight
best.
was Miguel. This is from him.
Uh-huh.
His toughest fight, I think he said, was Miguel Cotto, which was a good fight.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
He was
Cotto
just a
was
strong
good.
fighter. Oscar De La Hoya, I thought was a good fight.
It was a
I thought
good fight.
in the first 6-7 rounds, it was like toe to toe.
Yeah,
And then after that, he just started picking him apart.
yeah.
He became
started
like,
dancing.
He become
Yeah.
unhittable.
I was all dang. Yeah.
What about Sugar Shane
Well-
Mosley? Yeah, Mosley stuck him.
Sugar Sam Mosley, he gave, I think him and
Mm-hmm.
Medina gave him his 2 like hits.
Yeah.
The ones where they actually
Oh,
stunned
yeah.
him, like because Sugar Shane stunned him one time, and I don't think Mayweather was ready for that.
Yeah,
He got him. He got one in.
He got one in. That was it though.
Yeah, that was it.
That
he
was
He
it.
didn't make that mistake not one more time. Like,
Dang.
yeah,
You think he'll ever fight again?
he's fighting in 2 weeks.
Mayweather is? Who's he fighting?
He's doing an exhibition against this guy in Dubai. A boxer in Dubai, I believe.
He must be making some bank.
It's Dubai. You know, they
Dubai,
just got,
yeah, that's what I was
fight
thinking.
like a prince or something like that.
Oh, an exhibition?
He's doing an exhibition. So it's not like he's going to fight like in the ring. He's in his 40s now. What, 44? 48? Yeah, something like that. So
let me check, Vernon. Hey, Nick, is the phone working? Nick? Nick just left Vernon. Hold on.
To be continued. We
Vernon,
we can keep on sports talk.
when Nick gets back.
Yeah.
Gets back. I'll ask him. It's all loud.
You're talking your text. Like text and then come back to the mic.
Hold on, sorry, my bad, y'all.
While she does that text, shout out to Brown Sugar. Make sure we get that in there, you know. Shout out to the BSB. This stuff is fire. If you don't got a bottle, get yourself one. I got one at the crib. You know, you can always swing by my place. I got this, and I got that Mexican tequila. That I got. So get your shots on, because I probably have one or two, but it's all y'all.
Get them shots.
I'm here to share.
I'm here to share.
Alley-oops.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Wow, so he's gonna be fighting in 2 weeks.
I think it's let me double check. I believe it's May 21st. No, it's not this week, but next Saturday. He's fighting May 21st.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And I'm like, damn. He's fighting this dude from Dubai.
Floyd Mayweather versus Don Moore.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's an easy win for him. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it.
You ever heard of Don Moore?
To be honest.
No.
To be honest, yeah. And I like boxing, but I don't know every boxer. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, I'm sure it'll be a fun situation going on. So that's what we got going on with the boxing world. Also, speaking of boxing, I was gonna tell this to Nick too. Is the date? So I was at this club called Crush. Me and a bunch of my guys. We went there. It was super fun. And the very next day, they went back to that same club, and Earl Spence Jr. was there, who's like on the pound-for-pound boxing list right now. He's like top 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was there, and I was like, damn, that'd have been kind of dope to like just chop it up with him.
Yeah.
And, you know, so
that would have been cool.
But yeah, he was there, and I was like, damn, because I'm looking forward to hopefully him fighting Terrence Crawford, Bud himself.
Ooh.
That's gonna be that if they can get
that'll
that
be a good fight.
That's the fight I want to see.
Yeah. That'll be a good one.
Shakur Stevenson fight was good. I don't know if anybody caught the Shakur Stevenson Oscar Valdez fight. That was not this week, but the previous Saturday.
The one that I watched at your place?
At my place, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good fight.
That was a good fight.
That was.
Shakur definitely did work. It's just crazy because it's always like on edge when you got like 2 undefeated fighters going against each other. It's like, damn, somebody actually gonna have to lose. Like,
yeah.
But the other dude was 30-0, and now he's 30-1, and I think that progressed Shakur Stevenson to either 17-0 or 18-0. I gotta double check. It's either 17 or 18-0. But yeah, Shakur Stevenson's a bad dude. He got that. He kind of got that Mayweather style to him as far as like his defense. He's very hard to hit.
That was a good fight though.
That was a really good fight. It went to 12 rounds and went the distance. Oscar got pretty beat in the face, but he held his own. He was a warrior, so I got respect for both of them. Without a doubt. But that's pretty much all I got for the boxing world. We can touch on to this basketball. We got the playoffs going on.
Vernon said, real quick,
Nick. Huh?
Vernon said fighters don't fight like they used to. They get to pick and choose who they get to fight. I don't like that.
Hey, Vernon, honestly, I agree with you. Because like Mike Tyson, he's like, who do I need to go against?
Yeah.
Him? All right, I'm fighting him. Nowadays, it's like, he doesn't have enough followers. Him... He's actually good. Nope. He's too light. Make him come up to my weight class. Like, but I was just telling her when I was in Cabo, we went to this club, me and my boys, and we had super fun and all that shit. And the next day, they went back to that same club. I flew back to L.A. and Earl Spence Jr. was there. I was like, damn, that'd have been dope. I would have definitely loved to chop it up with him for like a moment. Earl Spence is.
Yeah, Earl Spence is cold.
Yeah.
I was just telling her.
Vernon wants to know if you have the phone working.
I know that's you calling Vernon. It's only you calling. Do you guys want to take Vernon's call?
Yeah. Do you have the phone?
Hold on.
I want to see him fight Terrence Crawford.
Hang on.
Is there a phone number? Are you going to put a phone number in there?
I'm just waiting for that to happen. They're talking about it.
Yeah.
That'll be a good one.
Like I said, somebody said they think Errol Spence. I mean, I think it'll be good because they both are like very skilled. I think Terrence Crawford is slightly more skilled, but Errol Spence, he's a power puncher. And his body shots be crazy. He lands a lot of body shots.
Is there a phone number?
COLLETT.
You're what? Okay.
Well, I'll let them jump in. We'll keep touching up
All
on
right,
the
let's
sports.
get
So
on
yeah,
that
we're jumping into that
NBA.
basketball, the NBA game right now.
Yes.
Who y'all got winning it? Definitely put it into the chat. Right now, what do we got? We got Golden State and Memphis. Memphis just blew out Golden State yesterday. Like ridiculous.
Like, whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick. They were savages for that.
They was.
And
That
Draymond
was
Green
funny.
was with it too. He was like,
I
feel like they did that on purpose
first it
so
was
they
like
can come
50
home and just blow that.
points, and then it was like what?
Well,
They
they
ended up
get-
winning by what, 30 or 40
It was
points
a lot.
yesterday.
They blew them out.
Oh, 134 to 95.
Yeah, they blew them out.
Damn. So
But didn't Golden
3-2.
State beat them like that, like the second game? Or
3-2.
something like that, or was it the first game? gotta
No, I
double-check.
never seen by that many points.
Golden State blew out a team like that. It was like 142 to something.
Right now, it's the Heat and the 76ers playing.
What's the score? Is it?
It's close. Well,
I
it's
believe
Heat
that one's 3-2.
28,
Is it
22.
Heat? Is it Heat 3-2?
Yeah. Oh no, it's
What's the,
yeah,
3-2
3-2.
Heat.
And of course, my sons play tonight.
Suns play. The Suns gonna take it.
We gonna get that fourth one tonight.
Yeah.
I'm
You better
holding
close it.
on.
Is it
I'm
at
holding
home?
on.
Is it at home?
No, it's over there. The
See?
next one's at home in
See?
Phoenix. Come on, cause I want to go see a game.
Man, yeah. Suns is doing their thing. I think the Suns still got the shot.
Yeah.
Me I'm favored just because I'm a Curry fan. Out of all the teams, I'd like to see Golden State go to the. But it's gonna be tough for them this year because you got to get past the Suns or Dallas. I think they have a better chance with Dallas, but
It's gonna be a good little. Who else
it's gonna
is
be
there?
hard. It'd be cool to see Chris Paul and Steph go at it again because somehow Chris Paul always gets Steph.
Oh yeah,
They both amazing point guards, but I don't know something about the way Steph be crossing Chris Paul.
yeah. This will be interesting. Let's see who else is there. Bucks and the Celtics.
We got the Bucks and the Celtics.
3-2.
I initially said whoever wins that game or whoever wins that series is gonna win the championship, but
I don't know.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of. I didn't expect the Celtics would be as good off as they were.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, let me put that in the chat room.
It's so crazy. I was telling my little brother. My little brother's about 6'3.5", 6'4".
Yeah.
So I was telling him, I said, listen, try to find somebody in the game you could watch, who plays like you play. And he asked me who you should watch. This is maybe last year. I told him 2 players I would watch is Drew Holiday and Marcus Smart.
Okay.
And I thought last night, Drew Holiday, I seen Drew Holiday play in high school. That kid was a beast in high school. Oh my God! I mean, on both sides. Like, I don't think in high school I've ever seen a guard that played like good defense in high school, like on-ball defense, and even in high school he was locking everybody up. But yeah, Drew Holiday's a beast. Even though I'm rooting for the Celtics, man.
See, a part of me I like Jason Tatum, but as a Laker fan, I can't root for the Celtics.
And I want the Lakers to feel even worse about I really want Philly to feel bad about picking Markelle Fultz over Jason Tatum.
That's wild.
Imagine that. They could have had Jason Tatum in Philly right now.
Is a beast.
He's a beast, bro. Like I love Jason Tatum because he dunks on every superstar. And like he's gotten everybody. He got Giannis. He got LeBron.
Man, you can't sleep on it because like Jason Tatum is good and he's like 6'9".
And he's 6'9", and he got handles. And he light skinned.
Right. He'll drive. He'll dunk. He don't play.
That make it worse too.
And
his mama fine too. I seen his mama. Oh my God,
his mama way worse.
His mama.
Yeah, his mama fine too. And he out there giving you buckets.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Do you think? I'm assuming you still got Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
You're not worried at all.
She's biased.
No, I'm always gonna be Phoenix.
Hey man,
so.
Dallas is they nice.
They've been doing all right, but
I don't think they're gonna beat the Suns.
I don't think so either.
I think the Suns are gonna.
I like to see them fight, like Luka and Booker.
Oh yeah.
When they be
They be
going at
going-
it,
that shit
talking
is funny.
shit, throwing ball, it's funny.
I don't think it's weird to see Dallas play because they play better without Luka on the floor, but obviously Luka's a really great player.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'm
kind
just
of like how John Moran is with Memphis.
Like what?
but
Like Lil Wayne said, Luka a hoe.
not.
That's what he put. That's what he
Hilarious.
posted on his Twitter. Luka a hoe.
I think
was
when you
like,
play
know.
with players like that, sometimes you get caught watching them. You know, and I think that's
because
what
they're
happens.
so good,
Yeah.
they just like give him the ball.
Yeah.
I remember I played with this kid named Jason Flowers. He played at Long Beach State. But I played with him I might have been in 10th grade. He was a junior. We went and played against college kids. And we played in a tournament and this kid was averaging like 35 points a game.
Oh gosh.
And he was just making it look so easy. Like he was probably like a shorter Tracy McGrady. Like it looked effortless. Like he looked like the coach would get mad because he would have 35 and the coach was like, you could score 40 something. but he was playing his butt off. It just looked so easy to him, you know.
Yeah.
And I just remember watching him, and I think I might have asked the lowest points I've ever averaged in a tournament. But I just remember watching him play. Like, I just couldn't believe how good this kid was. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's really good.
He got 2 people. He got 2 people on him, and you're like,
no, bro.
Like,
you're laughing, bro. That's what we did.
Yeah,
we would come down. He would get double teamed, and we would back up.
Like, hey, do you play boy?
And it would be like, we just want to see him split the double team and shit.
ISO.
Oh my god, it was crazy. Shout out to that dude, man. I didn't know where he ain't playing now. Shout out to that brother.
About my coach splitting. I split was it my junior year?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was my junior year. I had split a full court press by myself. My coach was pissed that I didn't pass the ball, but then I split everybody and then went for the layup, and he was like, "Don't do that shit again."
Yeah.
But I got the bucket though.
I got the bucket. That's funny.
Yeah, I got that bucket. I ain't do that shit all the time though.
Yeah, I think it happened more in basketball though than any other sport. 'Cause that is kind of weird with the Memphis Grizzlies situation.
It's weird.
Like you shouldn't be that much better without Ja Morant on the floor.
They said they're like 25-5 without Ja Morant.
Yeah, like they're a lot.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They win like because they have to play their game, and they have other role players that are nice.
Now is it because maybe
getting
he's
buckets.
taking the ball? Maybe it's because
I just think he's
or maybe
really
energy.
good.
Ja Morant's so good that when he gets the ball, you're like, he's about to do what he does.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I know he is good.
Yeah, like I think you just kind of get caught watching him sometimes. Like,
Ja Morant,
he's
I be waiting for something different every time. I don't know if you guys remember that Kobe commercial where he jumped from the fucking 3-point line. I just be waiting for Ja Morant to do that. Like, hit a standing vert dunk from the 3-point line. I'm just waiting for it.
Hello, caller.
No run. No
Two things before my 3 minutes is up. The first one is that when the dogs, those little dogs, those dogs have been genetically engineered. So that's kind of
genetically engineered.
the Frenchies.
Okay.
This woman who was walking down the road one day found a puppy and took it home, and they found out it wasn't a puppy, it was a wolf.
Oh, I remember seeing that too, Vernon.
I did see that.
I remember seeing that. But she ended up keeping it though.
She took it because it looked just like a little baby puppy.
It was cute.
Just like a puppy.
Yeah.
It was cute.
And
it was.
When it got a little older, he said, "Oh shit, this is the wolf was beautiful. It was black. It was jet black.
Yeah, but a wolf is like.
And that sucker was 6 feet.
3 times bigger than that dog.
That's what I'm saying,
She couldn't keep it. She had to give it to a wild animal sanctuary or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's good.
And this dumbass dude decided he wanted to raise a baby hippo.
A baby
hippo?
That's more dangerous than the wolf.
That's super dangerous.
Yeah.
Guess what happened to him? And guess what happened to him?
What?
Yeah, you're gonna die.
He got ate the fuck up.
Oh, damn.
Hippos kill crocodiles.
Nigga,
Yeah,
said more people die in Africa from hippopotamus than almost anything else.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. Like we think lions and shit, but hippos are the one.
Hippos don't give a fuck.
They're
Yeah.
huge. And on top of that, when they open their mouth, their fang is this long.
Yeah, bro. And they
Yeah.
like 30 in the water too.
Children.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. I don't like fucking with hippos.
I'll fight a wolf if I have to. A hippo, I gotta take off.
Children.
I think I would pass out, honestly.
If a hippo?
Dang.
Yeah.
Dude was trying to be helpful and be all
I
kind
seen
and
one.
shit and help the hippo. And the hippo said, "Okay, thank you, Al. You a good snap."
Dang.
All right, Vernon.
Thanks, Vern.
You got a minute, Vernon. Thanks for the call.
Thanks, Vernon.
I seen a wolf. I forget where it was. And it was the head of the wolf was the size of my chest. And that I don't know how big the wolf was because it was sitting down, but that shit made me real nervous. I couldn't believe.
People don't get that.
Yeah, and I think on TV you don't think how
Yeah.
how large these
They're
animals
significantly
are.
big. I would say, despite maybe like a Great Dane, something of that statue. Like, I don't know if they're that big, but they're like
they're about that big.
Some of them get in that category.
You're kind of on par with that. They're about most wolves, if I'm not mistaken, are probably up to like the average man's armpit, maybe.
Yeah.
They're strong.
Which is scary for a dog to think about a dog being up to your waistline or
They're
something
beautiful.
on average. What? Hey,
Wolves.
that's
So they're
crazy.
beautiful. They're
Wolves.
beautiful on TV.
Yeah, that's
I wanted
crazy.
to go check out one of
You
the
want to
wolf,
go dance? You want to go dance with wolves?
observatory, like those little places that they have them, the
Kevin
wolves.
Costner.
Would you have
I
a wild
know.
animal as a pet if you could pick any wild animal?
I would have a wolf.
You would do it.
Yeah.
Get
him.
You
No,
would
I'm just
legit-
kidding.
You would legit have to raise it from birth.
From birth,
Yeah,
yeah.
you would have to
But it's
breastfeed
only-
it, everything. like-
But you always have
Breastfeed.
to have in the back of your hand, this motherfucker could snap.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really any dog, but most dogs are catered like,
Mm-hmm.
breeds are they have breeds for a reason. Like, this breed's not good for kids, or this breed's that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a wolf. You
Especially
gotta
got
know at
kids.
any moment. You might just be like, hey,
My arm's gone.
Hey, nigga, you smell good, nigga.
Mike Tyson,
I'm a little hungry.
Mike Tyson said that about his pet tigers. Remember
that
the
white
white tiger?
tiger? Oh, yeah.
He was saying how he was saying that pet lions are better because lions are pack animals, and so they don't
okay.
mind your friends and your family coming around, that kind of thing. He said, but tigers, they have a bond with one person. He said, so anybody outside that one person, they can kill them. He said, and the worst thing about tigers are, people don't think about this about animals. So lions hunt in the Serengeti, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the mentality is, I'm going to chase you. If I can't catch you, forget it. We'll do it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If you live in the jungle, you have to hunt things.
Right.
So you'll hunt something for a week.
They'll
stalk an animal for a week, 2 weeks. So if they like your child or something, they'll stalk your child for 2-3 months and just waiting for the opportunity to kill them.
Yeah.
And he was saying like that was a dangerous part that he didn't really recognize about the animals, you know.
Hello, caller.
Yeah,
I can't waste no seconds.
Okay.
Wolves are very loyal.
See,
wolves are loyal. No, they are.
If you get them from like when they're babies,
they have to be from babies.
Unless you've done something to them. Because this woman has a wildlife preserve in her backyard.
Oh, okay.
And she raised
wow.
wolves. She has 36 of them.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And all of it, because she left and came back because she wasn't sure that they would recognize her. She came back. They smelled her from 2 miles away and came running to her and was crying and was so happy to see her.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
From
out the womb.
Listen, out the womb. It's got to be out the womb, though. It can't be.
Yeah, if somebody passed it to me, I'm not taking that. Like,
hey, man, we had this wolf for a couple of years,
wolf.
bro.
She has, every time a wolf gets pregnant in the pack, she has to be around it so they can, because she's the alpha of the pack, really.
Oh, I never thought about that.
So, cause see, once you have a dog,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be the alpha, or they will attack your ass.
Vernon, you got a dog?
You have to exert dominance over animals, or they will attack you because they will find weakness. If they find weakness, they will fuck you up.
Vernon, do you have a dog?
I want one, but no, I don't have a dog. But more so, I want what was that I said? I wanted a cat. I forgot what the name of it was.
A serval.
A serval. I want a serval.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
But I have to get a house.
They look like dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you know?
A couple of minutes is up. I'll call you back maybe.
Good looking out, Vernon.
Okay.
Good looking.
Good call.
Thanks, Vernon.
I was gonna say I didn't even know this because on land I like fast stuff. So my favorite land animal is a cheetah. So I saw cheetahs at the San Diego Zoo, and I noticed when I was in there they had a dog that was in the cage with the cheetah, and I was like, this is fucked up. This cheetah about to fuck this dog up. And then they were like, no. They said actually when they raise them together, they're like family. Like, and what's funny is the cheetah, even though it's faster, everything else can kill the shit out of the dog. It looks at the dog as the alpha.
Oh, wow.
So the cheetah sees the dog as like, I'm listening to what the dog says, and the dog and they just literally are friends. I think that's a cool companionship.
I like seeing those videos where they show animals crossing over being friends, and I'm like, oh, those little. Because
in my head, I'm wondering like one day the cheetah was like, if they just decided they wanted to fight, and he was like, hey, I'm hella stronger than you. Yeah. Like.
Did you see that where the lady was documenting a wolf was with the sheeps? It was a wolf and it had like a little baby sheep with it, but it wasn't eating it. So the woman was like, "Oh my God, it's taking care of the baby, and this is so sweet." And she went back to the same spot the next day, and it's a big ass massacre of blood everywhere. And the wolf had found a baby sheep, and I don't know if it had eaten the other sheep, so it was full. So it just kind of stalked the little baby sheep until it got full again. It got hungry again and ate it.
It's like, I'm just going to chill with you.
Yeah, it was pretty
further
cruel.
Notice.
Yeah, it was pretty, she was like, oh my God, this is so sweet. And then the next day, it's like,
it's all torn up.
That's wild.
Because wolves are smart. I'm telling you.
He was like, yeah, my appetite going to set in about 2 days, little nigga.
Just licking his fur.
I know, licking the little baby sheep.
Right. Telling them stories. Hey,
keep
brother,
eating up. Get
he looking at the sheep. He's like, hey, he telling them stories. Hey, sheep, you ever heard? Hey, little sheep, you ever heard about the 3 little pigs? Let me tell you a story in a couple days.
You guys ever had exotic pets?
Not exotic. Well, my roommate in college, he was like he did like the animal behavior. He's a scientist. Got his doctorate in it and everything. We had, what kind of boa constrictor did we have? We had a Brazilian boa.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we had a Brazilian boa. We had something we should have never had in
the house. Your dorm room?
No, not in the dorms.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It was just off campus.
Okay.
We had that. He was growing fruit flies in his room in like these cans. I was like, why are you growing fruit flies? And I looked, and he had poison dart frogs. And I was like,
dart frogs?
So poison dart frogs are one of the most poisonous things you can have.
Oh wow.
Like literally, like if you have a cut and you just happen to touch that motherfucker, if you don't go to the hospital, you will die. Like they're extremely poisonous. So I told him, I was like, bro, how you get that in the house? That motherfucker jump out, just one day want to leap out. And I just happen to have a cut and slide up on it. He was like, well, see, the thing is, there's a certain fire ant that they eat in the wild that gives them, when they eat it, it generates like that chemical balance of their poison. He said, fruit flies, they eat it, you're fine. You can touch them and everything. And he was like, I was like, yeah, I still ain't touching it. But that's cool to know. Like,
now, why did he have them, though? Was he doing biology or something?
He just said that.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, no, he was a bio/animal behavior.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he studied that.
I
and then
missed
he went
that
back
part.
for his doctorate in it. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like, it was dope, and it was cool to like see because we had a Brazilian bull. Obviously, once you get to a certain point, you gotta like hand it over. But we would have to feed it, so we'd watch it eat rats. That shit was cold. That shit was cold blooded.
I had a red tail boa constrictor that got
Oh, you did?
7.5 feet. We had to feed it. The last time I fed it, they fed it a baby pig, and my mom was like, no. She was like, leave it here. She's like, you're not feeding this motherfucker pigs at my house. Like,
How big was it?
7.5.
7.5 feet. That's a big boa.
Yeah, it was huge.
Especially a red tail because they're a little bit thicker. Yeah,
it was huge. And that thing, but we only had to feed it once a month.
I was about to say, when it gets that size, though, it's like questionable, like if you should keep it or hand it over.
Now, did you ever let it out and stuff? Like, did it
hell no.
go around people?
No,
like, what do you do?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it used to get out the tank all the time, so my brother would just let it in his room.
Oh.
So he would just go to school, come home, and find the snake and put it up. Like, he wasn't tripping like that. But we had tarantulas and all kind of shit, so the snake wasn't a big deal.
Dang.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the video where some people were showing this lady, her snake would wrap around her. And they were saying that's not good because they're trying to size you up because they're going to eat you, basically.
There was a lady who got eaten. The snake, she videotaped this. The snake would sleep
See,
next
this
to
is
her
what I
every
said.
night.
Yeah. Then I think that's the thing I
And the snake
saw.
was trying to size her up and figure out, okay, how long do I have to, and then the snake stopped eating for like 6 months. And the lady took the snake to the hospital, and the dude said, well, what's going on with the snake? And she said, well, it sleeps next to me. And he said, the fuck? He said, oh, it's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And she was like, no. And he was like, yeah, that's why I had to stop eating. It's trying to get enough room in the stomach to swallow you. Like, that's what snakes do. So,
And
that's what they do.
Ate her, right?
And
I don't think, I think she got rid of it.
Oh, I thought
I think the
her.
guy told her, like, it was going to kill her.
You have to be careful because, I mean, snakes, they usually snakes usually can eat like, it could eat a man, but they usually have trouble with our shoulders because our shoulders are broad. So, like, trying to get the shoulder, trying to get the shoulder part down is usually a problem for them. But, like I said,
what about those anacondas?
Anaconda or reticulated python, which is anaconda is the biggest snake. Reticulated python is the longest snake. So they're in Southeast Asia. I think the highest recorded one, they caught one that was like 33 feet.
They used to sell.
That's insane.
There used to be a pet store in L.A. in Lawndale, if I'm not mistaken. And it was like one real shady ass pet stores that stink when you go in them.
Yeah.
And this dude had fucking anacondas in the back.
Oh.
And obviously he wasn't supposed to have them because they was like tucked off in the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
And he was selling for like, this is right around the time the second Anaconda movie came out. And he was selling for like $1,000, which is unheard of for a snake. Snakes are like a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he was selling for like $1,000.
Anaconda. You can find some down in the Everglades. They've been breeding like with the pythons.
Yeah, you could buy them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
People be in there like, where's our kid at? Shit.
Snakes will bite.
I've seen rattlesnakes and like those little snakes in
I saw a
Phoenix.
rattlesnake hiking over in Whittier.
I've seen that in Phoenix. Yeah, the hiking.
Jamie has them at his house all the time.
He has what?
Rattlesnakes.
That's crazy.
Where what?
Right, like right now.
I heard the frogs, but I didn't see no snakes.
That's what they
when
eat.
I was.
They eat those frogs and
That's
rabbits.
the thing. Anytime, like if you see
Now
like,
I'm gonna be
rabbits,
looking
those
if
type
I'm
things.
there now. Be like,
They built his house
Or
on a snake
birds.
pit.
Yeah.
His house is on one of the biggest snake pits in California.
Really?
Like that whole area was a snake pit, and they just happened to do construction over
So
there.
as long as I hear the frogs going, then I'm
They
cool.
got a movie like that
If I
on there.
don't-
It's on Amazon Prime. It was like they had some snakes in a certain area, and they did
Yeah.
some type of drilling that made them like super aggressive. The motherfuckers started coming out, eating up, fucking up people in the city, biting them. Like,
That's
Yeah.
a whole movie.
yeah. No, literally,
Like,
it is a whole movie.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
dang.
Straight rattlesnakes, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen those.
You'd
The
be swimming and be
rattlesnakes.
like, hey, what is that?
Yeah, you hear that, and it makes a noise too.
Oh, yeah, they got the little rattler.
Yeah.
That's a warning sign.
That's good, though. I mean, at
Little
least you're getting
rattler.
some warning.
Common courtesy, you know what I'm saying?
Come across
Yeah.
like, hey, look, man, I'm going to fuck you up.
I'm giving you the
I'm
heads
just
up.
warning you. Listen to your sounds. Use your senses.
Yeah.
Don't 2 more steps. It's your ass. They got they actually got this island. It's off the coast of Brazil. It's about 90 miles off of what's the capital? St. Paul or I forget. I think it's that city. Anyways, it's called Snake Island.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I've heard about
They
this.
literally, you're not allowed to go to the island unless there's only, I think, like maybe 10 people in the world that are allowed to go there, and it's only for research.
Oh, research. I've heard
and
about
to
this
pull,
place.
and
Yeah.
Oh wow.
otherwise you can't. There's signs all over, but I mean, you're stupid if you try to sneak over there.
Yeah.
They only have one type of snake there. It's like called a lancehead viper, and it's extremely venomous.
Dang.
But they're like, they say like when you walk around, you might see one like every 3 feet.
That's
Like,
crazy.
and they're like, how do you survive? They said
Yeah.
birds will try to like land on the island or stuff, and they'll land in the trees, and they'll just be in the trees waiting, like pop them. They'll hit the ground, and they'll do their thing. Yeah.
Jeez.
Dang. Speaking of
But they're not
snakes.
even that big. They're like this big, but they bite you, and it's tough.
You're dead. Speaking of snakes, have you guys heard the theory that the COVID was based actually on 2 different snakes? And that's why when some people lost their taste and smell, it's because they mixed 2 different snakes. It was a red or a cobra mixed with something else. Some doctor
funny is
came
it
out,
doesn't
and that's what they're
surprise me.
saying. Yeah. And that's why some of the
Like
the-
if somebody was like, flu,
yeah,
rattlesnake,
and mix it
cobra,
up.
shake that shit up.
So they said it was 2 different snakes.
Send it to China. Send it to China. Make it legal. Like,
Well, you know that's their. I don't want to be a conspiracy
I'm all
theorist here, so how
conspiracy
can I
theory.
say this? That's the going theory on all diseases, right? So
Snakes.
all
snakes or
diseases
serpents, yeah.
that we go
Serpents.
through
Uh-huh.
are supposed to be somehow mutated, right?
Mm.
So,
Oh,
like,
okay,
for
yeah.
example, like we all get the common cold, a fever,
Yeah.
but we don't get swine flu, for example. Like that's reserved for
Right.
a pig, right? So something has to happen in order for us to be able to receive
Right.
an animal disease.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at COVID and all these things, it's impossible to transmit a bat disease to a human being because we're not bats.
Right.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
If that was the case,
Yeah.
the trees would be infected from the bats because they have DNA as well.
Right.
So that's the part that's why I try not to get into it too much because when you just
Conspiracy.
know about
You be like, where
Yeah.
the fuck do people
diseases.
get Ebola from? Like,
Yeah.
good point. If you if you look
Yeah,
at the
that's
history of
true.
all diseases that's ever been recorded,
Uh-huh.
there was always some kind of financial situation behind it or a power shift behind it.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
as far as like the Black Plague.
Black
You know,
plague.
right after
Black
that ended,
Plague.
a whole
And
nother
it's like, where
dynasty of
the
people
hell-
took over.
And then like in the
Yeah,
80s,
you're
like
right.
HIV just popped out of nowhere. Like,
yeah.
Come on, man.
Like-
Come on, man. And then out of all the famous people to get it, Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Right. A superstar.
I still don't think he had it.
I don't
I
know.
still.
He does.
He looked
I don't
healthy.
think he's healed.
But
He
the
don't
thing-
have it no more.
No, the thing about how viruses work, like if you get HIV, what it does is it goes in
Uh-huh.
their body, it attacks like your T blood cells, the cells that fight off
Yeah.
like all the things that help you protect
Right.
yourself from common colds, yada yada yada. If you're taking the retrovirus or whatever that's able
Yeah.
to maintain that and not get all that intake,
Mm-hmm.
you're able to live off it. You can even get up to no symptoms. So like right now, Magic Johnson probably has no symptoms in his
But
body
can
of
you
HIV.
transmit?
He said
Yeah,
he was
you-
cured.
If you don't really have any symptoms, it's harder to transmit. However, from what I was told by my bio, I took bio in high school and college. But yeah.
Why could I see William in there?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Hey, that was me, bro.
See
That was
them.
me. But he was telling me how viruses hide. So like what they'll do is they'll hide in your cells. So they'll go like they'll look through your body and they'll be like, oh, he's good. And all of a sudden, 6 months later, you stop taking treatments. Next thing you know, it's coming back
Oh, that makes sense.
out of somewhere else. So
Interesting.
that's why they say, well, viruses is very hard to get rid of them. So versus bacteria, and whatever else.
Oh, okay.
Bacteria,
That makes
fungus.
sense now.
Shout out to the 19 then, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I heard it's coming back too, so that should be
What?
exciting. The 19.
Mm-hmm.
They have a new version of it coming out, so
Yeah.
hopefully we all get some more money.
Hopefully.
I know, right? Well, then the only thing was like COVID out, COVID 22.
Hopefully.
Cool.
Right, as long as the
Alright.
stimulus checks is flowing, we ain't tripping.
That's cold blooded, but
Keep it
got the check,
coming.
man.
Somebody was choking the other day, and they were talking about COVID at my job, and I've had COVID a couple times, and I was like, COVID ain't shit, as a joke, but I was just like, survived that bitch twice, bitch ain't shit.
That's how I felt. Like I survived it.
Right.
It's sad the people that didn't.
No, but some
though.
people's bodies really can't handle that. I mean,
Yeah.
and they're also, but it's not even just COVID. They're the same people who have trouble with flus. They have trouble with, certain
Yeah.
diseases or sicknesses. So I can't just blame COVID. COVID just sucks.
Yeah.
It's that bullshit.
Yeah. I saw the theory about the snakes, and I said, "Oh, that's interesting."
As I'm choking
That's
on.
crazy.
As you're choking,
Right.
don't be coughing over here.
Hey man, stay away. I meant to mention something. We were talking about my trip or whatever. I don't know if anybody's traveled. Do you know what airline you taking down to Cabo? You're not taking Volaris, are you?
I don't know.
Probably.
Why?
I'm just letting y'all know.
Okay.
Because I was like, I can't take that airplane no more.
Why? What
Because
happened?
you know, like the stigma in like America is like, oh, don't fly Spirit.
Yeah.
I feel like Volaris is like Mexican's Spirit.
Oh, it is. Oh.
So what happened was, I flew Alaska down there, straight flight, took about 2.5 hours, smooth, chill, free Wi-Fi, amazing. Get down there and I have to take Volaris home, and our first flight gets canceled, so we already have to get to the airport super early. For us to wait like another additional 2 hours to catch the next flight. We get on that flight, everything is charged. Like I was like, hey, can I get some water? They're like, oh, that'll be. I'm like, you can't comp water?
They charge for that?
They charge for water. Like you know how they give you like complimentary
Yeah, like
peanuts
they go
and
around
stuff.
you
Like
and they,
even just like little
give you
snacks.
stuff.
I was like, I can
Yeah.
get like sodas and all that stuff, but I'm like, come on, man, you can't give me no water. It's hot as bitch on this train. Like, and then on top of that, I don't know if I can blame the airplane, but I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know what airline this is. It definitely ain't Boeing aircraft because the air resistance, the turbulence. So like a lot of times when you're going in a plane and like you descend coming down, like usually when you're going through the clouds, you'll get like it'll be a little rocky, but not too crazy. This motherfucker dropped. It turned sideways. Like when I tell you I was walking from the bathroom back to my seat, it was like I was on a boat. Like I was going like this, sliding back and forth. I've never been on a plane like that. I was like, yo, like, on a
Did you
boat
think
at
you were
least.
gonna crash?
I don't know what was going on in my mind. On top of their AC was like half turned too. So I was like, yeah, Kim was up there
That's
overheating.
Dang. Well, thanks for the lookout, so I make sure I don't want to use them.
Yeah, and their seats are smaller. That's how I know it's a different airline. Their seats are slimmer. Not fucking with it.
Go young.
But if you get on that,
DJ.
I mean, enjoy your flight. Just know ain't nothing free in that bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so Go Young DJ put Magic works out every single day at 7 a.m. and takes his medicine. He didn't have AIDS. He has HIV.
That's the
Interesting.
thing, because
Yeah.
HIV is the virus that causes AIDS. So if he had AIDS, if Magic Johnson had AIDS, he'd probably already be dead. But the fact that he had HIV, he hasn't gotten to the point where, because in order to get AIDS, you have to like your cell count has to drop to like super low to the point where your body just can't fight anything anymore. But it takes a minute to get there. That's why people don't usually die right away.
Let's see who's calling in. Caller?
Hello?
Ada don't give no warning. She just be answering.
Caller? Hello?
Wait.
Hello?
Take it off.
Yeah.
Take it off speaker. Just put it on regular phone.
Hello?
Go ahead, Vernon.
Oh, I think it hung up.
I'm trying to send it to the board here.
Oh, you are?
So you
Oh.
can hear the headphones.
Oh, wait, here he comes. Hold on.
Ada don't give no warnings. I'll be in mid-speech and she just answer the phone.
Hello? Caller? It was my bad.
I'm glad you mentioned planes, because it's one thing I feel that should never be on a fucking plane is an animal. Animals should not be allowed on planes or on buses. Why? Because it's a confined area, and that motherfucker go crazy. Then what?
What about under the plane?
What about under the plane?
That's really fucked up, but
That's what they kind of do, though.
yeah, that's really fucked up.
That's too much. That's cold down there.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
not a
very
game.
on that.
Yeah.
Heat it down there.
Well, put this into perspective. If you got a dog, no, check it. But I mean, like, if you got a dog, you love your dog, and you move to France, where that dog gonna get there? You gonna drive to France?
You better get you a. Well, you better get
I might
you
get another
another
dog, nigga.
You better get a what?
You gonna send him on the Titanic while you in the plane? Like,
No, the reason why I say that is because of this. This woman wanted to bring a fucking peacock on a plane.
Oh yeah.
yo, I saw a peacock
wow.
in the street yesterday. No bullshit.
A support animal. Then this other dumbass bitch wanted to bring a fucking pig on the plane.
A pig?
Emotional support
That
animal.
is an emotional
Yes.
support animal. I've seen that before, though,
No,
Vernon.
pigs are actually smarter than dogs.
Emotional support animal?
I've seen somebody. She had a little baby
I don't give a
pig.
fuck how much emotional
with one of them
support
emotional
you
jackets
need.
on.
If you need that shit that fucking bad, you better get you a van or something and drive. Because I'm not getting on no fucking
with
plane
Vernon on
and
that,
this
though.
fucking pig, let's say the pig just loses shit and shit all over the place. What
Yeah,
you gonna do?
I'm with Vern on that one.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's
I'm,
what, yeah,
I'm
I mean,
cool with a pocket dog, but
I agree with that with anybody, with any animal.
What about a cat?
I hate cats.
No,
I hate 'em.
no
I'm not gonna say I hate 'em,
animal
but I
should be
just-
on a plane.
No
Because
animal.
It is a confined area, and
I
if
feel better on
something
that.
happens, or let's say that cat or
We got people that are
that
allergic to, like, I'm
animal
allergic to
sick or
cat
something.
saliva, so. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
feel you on
Vern.
that.
I'm with Vern on this one. I don't like animals on planes either.
Because I think a woman tried to sue the airline, and they was like, "Get your ass out of here," and they should not. Your account balance.
Vernon.
All right, thanks,
Time.
Vernon.
Yeah.
They had a woman who, I think it was a turtle. It was a turtle that died, but it was a really expensive turtle.
Oh.
I don't know if it was like 200 something years old or some shit. Whatever happened, and she sued the airline. And the airline was like, "Why the fuck would you put a turtle on an airplane? Like, they don't go on planes." And it died from stress or some shit. So I was like,
They didn't know what was going on. Needed some water.
Even that one lady. Remember the one lady where her dog died on the plane?
Oh, when they put it underneath the
carriage thing. They put it underneath and the dog died.
Especially for like a long flight. Like if it's like a couple hours.
I don't think I could do
you
that.
throw some food down there, some water, they should be good. But if you on these long trips, that's kind of trash for the animal. I mean, I feel like if you can, they would have to be able to have an area where the dogs can be at that's different from everybody else, where you can go back there if you need to.
Right.
But I don't think they ain't put that on the plane yet. So
same thing like restaurants. I hate when people bring their dogs to the restaurant. I think they should have an area.
Ridiculous.
They should have an area for people with
I
dogs.
love dogs. And I be looking at the dogs like, oh, it's cute. But however, I am eating.
Yeah.
And there's dog hair everywhere. So
I'm trying to think if I've been
Your
on
dog was just rolling his shit.
where there's been an animal when I've been on. No,
they
just
should,
the kids.
Honestly,
the kids going
as
crazy.
As much as people love dogs, people treat dogs better than people. You might as well just they should just have an airline for that. Now, if you got an airline that's just like a dog airline.
But that is interesting.
Airbud, let's go. Like
that is interesting. You saying that. What if you moved and you have to relocate to, let's say, France?
Yeah,
that's a long flight.
Like,
so
you can
you're
drive.
Like,
you can't drive over the Atlantic Ocean.
I think a boat would probably be better.
Yeah, you can take a boat and you're just gonna take a few days.
I would just feel bad to put an animal on a plane, like.
Yeah, especially underneath.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I wish you could ask a dog. You know, what do you think?
Like, put me in first class.
What if you're like we can't ever ask a dog, but what if your dog is claustrophobic? Like,
bro, I'm so happy animals can't talk.
Yeah.
Because I know they be wanting to say some real stuff.
Oh, they would talk so much shit. I feel like animals would never stop. You know what I mean?
Now, what do you think Pete thinks he put dogs in a public restaurant is disgusting? What do you think of dogs in the I don't like seeing dogs in restaurants.
I love dogs. Like I said,
if they're outside,
even outdoor restaurants, it's like, even if you have a nice dog, it's like, can you like just leash it up on the side?
Yeah.
Because people are eating, it's just more of a respect thing for me. Because like I said, I love dogs, but I just think it's a respect thing.
And I think it's a culture thing. I think being around some Europeans, like they don't have the same. Like a dog is literally part of the family, so whatever the family's doing, it's cool for the dog to do.
Right, the dog be sitting at the table.
Yeah, it sits at the table, getting the bed, everything. I think with most other people, the dog is always gonna be a dog. Like it's never gonna cross the family line that seriously. You know, to where we.
Yeah, that grosses me out when I see people like eating and then their dogs eating the food with them.
Yeah, I've seen.
And
You
know that dog licks its ass. Like in my mind, I'm thinking like,
probably just finished. Yeah.
And then you're letting them eat
dogs
that
got
with
the cleanest mouths.
Yeah,
they do, but it's
I'm
crazy.
like,
prove it to me, man. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it.
The only reason is because they have a specific bacteria on them so the stuff that they eat, like if they lick their ass, that shit pretty much dissolves.
Yeah, but see that don't.
Yeah.
But it's still like
that's
it's
not
still
clean.
Not right.
You just won't get sick.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is not the same thing. Like,
right.
That's not the same
gross.
thing.
Right. I feel like that's like washing half your hand. Like,
you know when people when they get close to a dog and they're like, oh, when the dog licks them on the mouth.
Yeah.
Most people think that dogs like to kiss them. Like they think the dog is kissing, and it's not what's happening. So they just think the dog just smells the food on your breath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
literally,
it tastes with its tongue, so it's just trying to taste whatever you were eating, which is way worse than kissing a dog. That's just oh my god.
It's funny.
See, my dog used to lick lotion. Like whenever I put lotion on, she would come up to my arm and I'd be like, "No, stop!" She always did that. I'm like, "No."
My dog tries to lick the water off my legs or something if I got the shower. Which I'm like, this defeating the whole point of me just taking a shower.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
that's funny.
You're like, I just cleaned.
That's funny you were talking about like with the breath, because I would mess with the dogs. The dog that I was living with, my fiance's dad's, I would go up to the dog and I would know when it would be like looking at me smiling, and I would go, and then it would start licking. It would try to lick my face, and I would jump back. I would just play with it, like.
You didn't even know, and that's
no,
what it is.
you blow in his face, and then they're like, "Oh, that's chicken right there, boy."
So when I see people talking to dogs, like, "Oh," and the dogs are licking their mouth, I'd be like, "Oh, that's nasty." They bird feed them.
People be wildin'. Like they be letting dogs like I don't mind like if a dog just licks me real quick, I'm like whatever. But just sitting there and let it like in your eyeballs and your nose and in the mouth.
That's how you get a sty.
Man.
Now, what do you think of Dani D put military veterans who get on a plane with a support animal?
I don't care who they are, eat that.
You don't. You
well,
don't
support
care?
animals are different. Support animals are supposed
for
to be
veterans.
trained.
Is it like people coming back?
Care.
You know, military.
Should have went over there. I don't care about that. Man.
You.
Don't go shoot
Nick
nobody,
don't.
man.
Nick.
Listen, I'm
Nick
from
said
I'm from the hood. Okay, I should have an emotional support dog. I've been shot at. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? Nigga, I've been chased before. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? If I don't get no special treatment, then hey, man.
My thing is when it comes to like emotional support dogs and service dogs, my thing is prove it. Like I believe if that's your dog, like if you blind and you need that to walk around,
support dog, yeah.
you need that. But like for example, in my apartment complex, we can't have dogs. However, my neighbor
Everybody has them.
my neighbor
Support.
has two. My neighbor has two dogs, and I'm like,
support.
So your barking dog is trained? It's trained.
Support animal.
The dog that just ran down the hallway and did some wild shit and ran back. That dog's trained. Like,
I had one in one of my college classes. Some of the people, they would have their animal, like their support animal with their whole thing, and the dog would just sit there. I'm like, okay. Like
I don't.
It was kind of.
There's got to be a specific reason, but then again, like you don't know a person's situation. Like maybe that dog keeps them like I think I always go back to the blind thing because that makes sense. You can't see shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, but other things, it's like okay, if you need the dog in case you have like a panic disorder, because I know some people got anxiety.
Yeah, but why don't you just get a
PTSD.
stuffed animal? You should get a stuffed animal then, right?
But stuffed dog.
Yeah, just get a stuffed animal.
Those little
That animal ain't showing you no support though. Is your teddy bear
That's
going?
a good point.
Is your teddy bear going like this?
That's a good point.
If your teddy bear doing that, it's time to get up out that house.
Tickle me Elmo.
Bro,
They laugh and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get mad.
Get you a.
if your dolls is rubbing on you, you should probably leave that house.
Rubbing on you.
You know what, Will? I gotta say something though. You might be right. I take my comment back because I've had bad days, and I do go chill with my dog, and it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
So I can't knock people that got emotional support dogs, but it's not the restaurant, y'all.
That's my biggest thing. It's like
that's crazy.
When it comes to service animals, I need that proof. I need the proof.
Or if you get a discount, like if you get a discount on something, I need to see proof, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, we're not going for that shit.
That's funny.
I think somebody called. Call back, Vernon. It's probably you. Because it said missed call.
Yeah, Vernon only got the number right now. So.
Vernon calling.
Oh, yeah, Vernon.
He calls in 1 minute increments.
Yeah, I set the timer for
the
1
2
minute.
minutes. It says 2
That's
minutes.
funny.
It's
I set the
actually
timer for
2
2
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to change it to 6
To
minutes.
what? To 60 seconds.
Not 2 minutes is cool. I think 2 minutes is cool.
Get that question in.
Get that question in. Get that
That's
question
funny.
in.
Somebody said get a support midget. Nigga, that's
Vernon, that is funny.
Vernon,
Karen said
that
what?
might be the funniest thing you
That's
ever
so
said in your
funny.
life,
Get a
nigga.
support
Yo, could you
midget.
imagine?
Yo, can you imagine? That's just
Yo,
a support midget.
This my midget.
That's just William support midget.
I got a partner that's a little person. That might be funny.
Your
might need to
leprechaun.
do a
Oh
skit,
yeah. I remember William
A
doesn't like the
support person?
leprechaun.
My boy Kiwan, yeah.
Yeah, support person. That'd be a cool kid.
Hilarious. You'd be like, man, look at him.
Yeah.
He just be sitting on the couch with his legs
He's
dangling.
like-
Look at him. He's so cute.
I think that'd be better than dogs,
That's
though.
funny.
You have a little homie to hang out with.
And he
that'd
can
be
talk
cool.
with you.
A little homie.
Yeah.
What's
that should
up,
be the name of
gang?
the thing, Little Homies. You know what I'm saying? That should be the name of the program, the Little Homies.
Right.
Get you a little homie. Imagine if you blind and instead of having a dog, you get a little homie.
A little homie.
And at least he could tell you, like, yo, that's a bad bitch. We'll talk to her.
Oh, that's funny.
Right.
Yeah, I'll look
Because
it
your
up her
dog can't
skirt.
talk to you. Your dog can go,
Yeah, you feel
Yeah.
I
me?
like the smell of her butt. I like that.
Yeah. Or he could be like, nah, nigga, that's only $5. That's not $100. That's
funny.
only
He can look
$5.
up her skirt, everything.
Hey, you gotta be
like,
honest though,
hey.
man. Dogs let you know. A dog can walk up to a girl, smell her butt, and be like, "She the one." and
Nah,
then he'll come back and let you know.
I do let my dog sniff out people's energy. I do that.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. They do.
I let
Dogs
my,
be
all the
knowing.
time, yeah.
Imagine if the
Yeah.
dog went and sniffed and it turned back and was like, "This ain't what you want."
Yeah.
Like-
See, that's why if you had a little
That'd be
person,
funny.
he could do that. He can go up to her and be like,
Nah.
nah, Will, she stink.
That might be a sketch in the man. Get yourself a little
Support.
homie.
You should do a sketch like that.
Man, I
You got a
love
little
Homie.
friend?
You got
I
any
do.
little
You
friends?
got a little friend? Oh,
No, he does videos too.
And he's a
listen,
little midget.
I want to meet him because
Small?
I'm ashamed to say this. I'm
He needs to come
No,
in
no,
here. He needs to come
Wait,
in.
before you
I
call
can
him.
invite
What?
him.
No, listen. I'm kind of scared of little people.
Oh, I'm gonna show at least that picture.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
kind
see
of
what he
scared of
looks
little
like.
people, bro.
He's
So,
buff, too.
but I want to
Is he
face
your
my
friend?
fears though.
Yeah.
So you should invite him on the show.
I want to face my fears. He's gonna run up right there. He's gonna trip.
I swear I might scream. I was getting nervous when you
Oh
said
my
that. Ain't
God.
that? When
Yeah,
you just,
I know. I was like,
when you
he's
just
gonna
put
run
it,
up.
I was just like, oh God, that's funny.
Oh yeah,
He's
Nick
swole.
Nick
He-
will
he's swole,
really.
too.
Oh my God, he's swole.
Yeah,
swole,
buff
too.
little guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little dude. That's the
Can you
basketball
imagine
guy.
he
Ain't
gonna
he?
come up here?
Is that the basketball little dude?
He was on his Bachelor show.
No, was he on the? Does he play basketball?
He can play basketball, but I wouldn't call
Oh,
him.
that's
basketball.
not good. It was
He
a-
does
He
funny
can play
videos,
ball.
but yeah. He be playing.
Okay, no, that's not the guy.
Oh my
I'm thinking about.
God,
There was
you'd
a
have to
little
have him
black
come
dude
up here.
there was a little
You'd
black
have to have him
dude
come up here.
that had crazy handles.
I be trying to figure out like why, cause like he's obviously like shorter. He's swole. I be trying to figure out why this nigga so heavy. I went to go pick him up one time. It was like picking up a grown man. It's like
You went to pick him up?
Yeah. Why would you do that? Why would you
Why
do
would
that?
No, we
This
shoot
sounded
videos and
funny.
stuff together.
Nah,
So
that's
yeah.
messed up.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
That's messed up.
We
Will's
went
like, let me
we went to
pick
pick him up. I was
you
like,
up,
bro,
little
you got
homie.
weight.
That's messed up.
You said he got weight?
He got like size, like he said, they're dense. Like I don't know.
Oh,
If it's just,
yeah,
I don't know if
'cause
it's
he's
just
small.
dwarfism. It's just a dense person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dense. It's like a bowling ball.
Right.
How tall is he though? Like maybe 3 foot or something? Like
Hey,
He's
nah,
over 3
hey, nah.
foot.
Like-
He's over 3 foot. He might be 4, maybe 4'2".
4'2".
I don't know.
Damn.
He gonna run up on Nick's knees.
Damn. Bro. I don't, and you know what? And it's Bushwick Bill made me afraid.
He's
of
strong.
him.
Hey, he's strong too. He's strong.
Yeah, I'm cool. Bro.
Pete said
I'ma
Nick
bring
has
him
a boy
over.
toy.
Yeah, I'm cool, bro. I'm scared of little people.
Nah, Pete. He's
Keywan's
scared of
that
little
guy, though.
people.
Keywan cool as hell.
But I take that back, because I've never actually hung out with a little person, so I can't even say that.
Nah, Keywan,
might be cool, he might be cool.
Keywan is cool. He the homie. Yeah.
It just, I seen Bushwick Bill as a kid, and that scared me, so I could be honest.
Yeah, Vernon. Williams said he can't play basketball. He can play basketball, right?
He can play a little bit.
So, size ain't got
He's
nothing to do with it.
He not like a hooper, but like he can play.
Nah, there's a little black dude who's on the, he played on the N1 team.
Like, yeah, there's some people that can ball. When,
Yeah,
he,
like,
when
he's
I
a-
think hooper, I'm thinking like he balls out. Like he ain't like
Nah, this
somebody
a,
I'm
But he
worried
can
about getting crossed
actually-
up. Yeah.
this person's
He
he's
ain't
a
gonna
little
cross
guy.
up on you.
He's probably like 4 feet, and he
Uh-huh.
plays on the N1 little basketball little traveling team.
Oh wow.
I mean, he ain't really a midget, but Muggsy Bogues was 5'3" in the NBA.
Yeah, and I
That's
mean,
insane.
that's
Oh, yeah.
a little person in the league for sure.
5'3", and the average player is 6'7".
Yeah.
And
They said I have
he ripping people.
You have a phobia?
I don't have a phobia of height. It just, I seen Bushwick Bill when I was a kid, and it just freaked me out, yo. And the album cover did not help, so.
That made it worse. Too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then my
that
dad
album
told me
cover-
that was real. Like he told me he had really got shot in the face and set up at the.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't. They wasn't supposed to take that picture.
Oh.
Like he was.
Oh, I
I
didn't
think
know that.
he was going into surgery,
Uh-huh.
and if you look at the picture, the doctor is like right in front of the camera,
Yeah.
like right past where the lens is,
Yeah.
and they just walked up to the side of the gurney and stood there and took the picture.
Oh damn. Why is he showing me? William's showing me. You're gonna have to bring
Was
him
that a little
in.
person?
Yeah,
it's
it's that
Keywan.
guy.
I'm sorry, Keywan. If you looking at this, I gotta put you on blast, nigga. He got to get lifted up to put on the pull-up bar.
He gotta
that's
get lifted
hilarious.
up. It's gonna be
Like-
William lifting him up.
This is so
Pull up bar.
disrespectful. Pete Clemenza said, "That's the little homie." Why he gotta be the little
The
homie?
little
You
ho-
could have
he's
just
a
said,
little
"That's the homie."
That's the homie.
He's a
dog.
little
Yeah, just
homie.
say that's the homie. Not
I mean,
the
Hey, he's pulling
Hey,
up
if you
them
got a
bars.
big,
Look
if you got a
at.
big dude though, that's the big homie.
Wait, get that. He's. Oh damn.
Do little people
Oh,
fight
he-
each
he
other?
put
Hey,
up
he
two-
can- he
put
can
up two
live.
plates.
Dude,
He put up 2. Yeah, he can
bro,
live.
he's only lifting it an inch up, bro. That's not,
Shut up.
it's not, yeah, it's
His
not
spotter.
Do little people beef?
I mean, I'm sure they do.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Against each
I would
other.
imagine if two karate masters were in the same space,
Yeah.
like they would say something to one another. you
Yeah,
know
like
what I mean?
what would the beef
Yeah.
be about though?
I don't
You think
know.
you
Yeah.
Like two bad bitches that usually argue.
Oh, so
Oh,
you
that's
think you
true.
tough because you 3'2" and a half?
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Two tall dudes would be friends. You know what I'm saying? So
I
just-
wonder if they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do show it on like Little People Atlanta and all that. Those shows.
Hey, Dad, please stop. Just-
I'm
Little
just
People
saying.
Atlanta?
I'm just
Please, that's a
saying. You know.
Oh, they
the
do got a
shows.
show about little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen them on the shows argue and fight,
Wild.
but
That's why I almost feel like we're being disrespectful. We ain't
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
be either. We
you
not
gotta
trying
bring
to be,
them.
we
You
just
gotta
asking
bring them in.
questions.
Will bring them in. We gotta break.
Yeah, bring the homie in.
Nick's phobia.
I've never even met a little person before. So I don't want to.
Nope, Nick leaves.
I don't have a phobia. I've never met a little person. You just
You
wanna-
have out of
One of
all
my,
the times.
One of our, I used to work
Uh-huh.
for Finish Line in college,
Mhm.
and one of our store managers of our neighbor, like the neighbor mall,
Uh-huh.
she when we have like our conference meetings or whatever,
Uh-huh.
our mandatory meetings, she would come and she had a fear of little people. Like if she saw one, she would run. Like if she could be
Oh,
in
wow. It's
not that serious.
mid speech, she would run to the back.
Oh wow.
She'd be like, no. She would like run.
She
and
probably
I'm
seen
like,
it, bro.
it or Leprechaun, any of that
something-
thing. Yeah,
something
because
fucked her
like.
up, yeah.
'Cause I just laugh. I'm like, I wonder how that person feels. Like, what? Can somebody help me with shoes?
Yeah.
please?
I feel bad, bro, but I feel it though. Like
I ain't gonna lie. When we
when
were
you
at the
scared of
club,
something, you just scared of
I
yeah.
don't know what to tell you.
When we were at the
Stop
club
fucking
one
with
time,
me.
I saw Mini Me,
Oh,
and I wanted to see him because I'm like, let me see how tall he really is.
R.I.P.
And let's just say he was so small, they literally had to keep him like security because people would step on him. Like I literally was like, God, he is
Man,
small.
he's
But
little.
see,
I
now,
didn't realize how small he was.
I'm gonna put women on blast real quick
Uh-huh.
Okay.
because this is disturbing. Women would fuck mini me because they did.
They
We
did.
seen Mini-Me pull up with some bad ones.
Yeah.
But if the roles are
I'd be like-
reversed, we would look at a guy very strange. If you seen a dude who was a supermodel and he pulled up and it was with a little tiny little girl, like she was like how tall was Mini-Me? 2.5 feet, like
Probably
3 feet.
3 feet. Maybe.
He was
yeah.
small.
If a celebrity dude was dating a celebrity midget and he wasn't a midget, everybody would criticize that dude. They would say he had fetishes. They would say all kind of weird things. Like he like little kids and shit.
Yeah.
But for women, I find it's kind of strange that we just all just gotta turn our heads to it. Like this
It's
beautiful bomb chick is dating Mini-Me, and everybody just didn't say anything
Didn't
about
Double
say
it.
nothing.
standard. That's
No,
fine.
You think
I still look at that
You
kind
think
of
he fingered
sideways
her?
too.
Hey, Dad?
Who, him? I'm
One thing
sure
I be
he
thinking about when I
probably-
see
he
a
probably
tall
did some
dude
stuff.
with a little woman, I be like, dang, yo, they're slanging on her. Like,
Like
her
Wanzer.
body ain't that long.
Yeah, that or
Oh
abuse
yeah,
her,
he
you
doesn't
what
know
I'm
about Wanzer hit a small person.
I
Yeah,
believe it.
saying? Oh,
I
yeah.
believe it.
A small handicap
A
person
small. Oh yeah,
with the shoe.
she had a. What did he say? Take
Yeah,
off
what-
all of her
Yeah,
stuff.
I was like,
The off
platform
shoe.
shoe, yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
He
He
He's a
came in
tough
there.
guy.
I want me
did it.
gold.
He did it.
He's a tough. How do you go through with that? I don't
How
know.
do you?
Hey, we talking about the same dude who first joke.
Yeah,
that guy?
first,
Oh yeah. First joke.
that is
Yeah.
first show.
First joke.
That I still can't get over that one.
I think men don't have an issue with when it comes to sex. About once we
just do
decide
it?
we're gonna do it, I think that's pretty much.
It's
where-
pretty, yeah.
That's pretty
yeah,
much
we're pretty
it.
much there now. Like all the other stuff, you know.
And
I
it's
think-
not even because
Dang.
people be looking, they be like, why you mess with that girl? It's be like, it was a night. I had a couple of drinks.
Yeah,
She was there. I was there.
And it
Single, shit, fuck
happened.
it.
And it happened.
Yeah, we grown. Shit, I don't
she
know.
rubbed up on me. I said, fuck it.
I couldn't imagine a woman sleeping with a dude if he took one of his shoes off and he was shorter on one side. Like I couldn't imagine that still happening. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Like he's
She would
not-
have to be super drunk or
I'm sorry.
something. I don't know.
Yeah,
He
he's
walked
not-
in the room
yeah.
and
He
took his
walk
shoe off and
in,
he
he
was
all
like,
He
regular.
just dropped
and
down,
then
bro.
all of a
Like
sudden
he's not
all-
getting no pussy tonight, bro.
Unless he's up on the
That nigga
bed
hit me.
already.
That nigga got a cold side stroke.
Unless he's up on the bed and then she doesn't see it. So
A dude to look at a
I
girl
mean,
like that
I
and be
don't
like,
know. I'll be like,
well,
I imagine seeing that in the porno. You see the dude, like, she's on the bed. His leg is there, but his right leg is on top of the booty. And he just going to work.
you gotta get that one
But
leg.
it's
That
not, even
one
like,
leg.
it's not even like the legs to the side. It's on top of
The
the
one
ass, just
leg.
rested. Like, look like, what's
That
the
one leg.
crazy legs from Don't Be a Menace?
oh yeah, I forgot about
so
that.
crazy. We horrible for this.
That was so wrong.
Hey,
But
sorry, y'all. We just talking.
but bring your friend in.
Yeah, Bryce.
Yeah, shout out to the homies.
There's a
Shout
lot,
out
hey,
to
look,
your
there's a lot of
little
fucked up
homie.
shit in this world, man. We gonna have to deal with it one way or another. People
Yeah.
that said shit about me, I had to deal with it.
Yeah, we just address it head on, man. You know,
Yeah,
Right.
bring them on in.
a little bit at a time.
Bring them on in. She said,
Tell them
bring 'em
don't
on
half
in.
step.
That's
Like
correct.
that. It's fucked up.
I know. That was too
Coming in
funny.
with the Chucky legs.
Step.
Don't half step. Oh man. Should we get into
I'm like, she said, don't half step.
oh man.
Cold-blooded.
That was
Bang bang.
Yeah.
I can't.
Should we get into that escaped Alabama
Yeah,
inmate?
go into that, A-Dog. We need that right now. So-
Okay, so you guys kind of know about the escaped Alabama inmate Casey White and the prison guard Vicky White, who helped him escape. After
fucking
11
shit out of her.
days, they chased him down. So initially, I was wondering, how did she get him out? And they said that it was her taking him for a mental evaluation. And that's how she got him out, which is already suspect. But she sold her home, got money, clothes, wigs, everything.
$90,000.
Yeah. And they said it was under. Normally, it would have sold for like close to $275,000, $300,000. And she just took the 90, whatever it was. Then he was already serving 75 years for attempted murder and robbery. Then he confessed later on that he stabbed a lady to death.
Oh, gosh.
And he got charged 2 counts of murder for that. And he had already told them that he was planning on taking somebody hostage. So they relocated him. But before they relocated him, he had already met Vicky. So he stayed in contact with her for 2 years by phone. Then he was brought back to her detention center. And that's when everything happened. And then he had certain tattoos on him so they could find him, which were white supremacist gang tattoos.
Aryan Nation type stuff.
Yeah. And then they found him at a
Swastikas and-
motel. They did the high-speed car chase. They arrested him, but she had already did a self-inflicted gunshot to the head and later died. So do you think that he killed her? I think that he potentially might have killed her and then made it look like it was a self-inflicted gunshot.
That's crazy.
What do you think?
I think,
Because it just seems kind of suspect that, you know.
I just think that she might have had and I don't even want to put out an excuse that she could probably use.
Yeah.
But I think that it's pretty clear you had some kind of mental break because you didn't even have a plan.
No.
Like, I used to go visit my cousin all the time. He was doing 12 years at the time. And this is like my brother. He's a year older than me. And every time I got ready to leave, I would look around and be like, how can I break him out? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a natural thought. It's like, how can I free my family from this? But then you realize, what are we going to do after we're free, though? What are you going to run for the rest of your life? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know what
literally the rest of your life. Like,
yeah, so like, I don't, especially in 2022, like, we have facial recognition on our phones. Like, how are they not going to catch you?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like, everybody has a phone, everybody has a camera, there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even imagine what somebody would think of, like, how would you think to get away?
Because you go like this, it already tracks you.
And
Plus
it
you
already
got a tracker
gets
in your
you, yeah.
GPS. They following everywhere you
Like,
go.
literally,
At that point.
every step you take, every business has a camera. So like,
they got street cams.
You're getting recorded literally all day. So I can't imagine what she thought was going to happen other than what happened. Like,
and then to top it off, they said that potentially at that motel, you had to have somebody with an ID or something to check them in.
Point.
So initially they said the sheriff or whoever, he just wiped it out. He said, yeah, there might have been a third person, but we're just calling this case like it's done.
Oh,
like, they're not even going to look. They know that there
yeah.
could potentially be, because they interviewed the guy that owned the motel,
10,000.
and he said,
Something was stored
I don't
in the
remember
Cayman
that.
Islands chilling. He had
He said, I
a
don't
wire
know them.
transfer happened, and it was
So
all
they
good.
think that somebody had to have.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
10,000. You got a room tonight. Give it to me. I know you got it. I heard on the news you got 90,000. So
Yeah.
I need 10.
Get me in.
And then I will call the police. After I got my 10,000.
We appreciate you. The money's in. Good. Yeah, he's in room 209.
All right.
Do you think the cop shot her, or you think she shot herself?
I don't think she shot herself. I think either
they
he
shot
shot her or they shot her. Somebody shot her.
Yeah, I don't think she shot herself either.
I don't think so. Just the way that it sounded. And then, yeah.
I can't imagine her shooting herself in front of him.
Yeah.
Like, if you love this dude enough to risk your life to get out, it strikes me that you would kill yourself in front of him.
Yeah.
Like, that's especially if he didn't do it first. Like, with the,
No.
like, I don't understand. So
He was tall, though. He was like 6'9".
yeah,
I was like,
I-
damn.
bro, I wouldn't even break my friend out if he was 6'9". Like, bro, I
Yeah.
can't escape with you.
Right.
You're 6'9", bro. What are you?
Fam.
What you doing?
5% of the population. Like, what are you talking about here? Like, they gotta catch you tonight.
Like, he was
Right.
big.
You just gonna
Yeah.
walk around 6'9" and no one's gonna spot you?
Yeah, like, that's crazy. Like,
I think it's a movie, a Lifetime movie.
definitely
A
Lifetime.
Lifetime movie?
But I was like,
And
but
they'll
they didn't
find a way
even
to
go
fuck
that
that
far,
up.
though. They didn't even drive that far either from where the
Hey, man,
Alabama place.
so where we about
the
to go?
facility.
I ain't really get that far in the playbook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They could have made it to Mexico or somewhere.
I would love
I
to see
mean-
what their plan was. Like, if they had it written out,
I
I
need
would
to
love
I
to
need to
see.
see that
Like,
blueprint.
I just want to see
I don't think
what
they had one.
they had to have had a plan.
No.
You can't just break out without having some knowledge.
Yeah,
of
Because all they
something.
had
Yeah.
was, from the report that I read, all they had was her buying like the wigs and transferring cars and the money and all that stuff to get from him out. And then
Oh,
where
she
they
just wanted to
stopped
be
off
with
at
him?
that motel, they were after that they were trying to figure out their next move.
Oh,
And then
she's
that's
a
when they got
dumb broad,
busted.
too.
Yeah.
You can't no dumb person help you break
Some
out. That's
people
She didn't even have no kind of game plan.
yeah, like that.
Some
Because look
people
at, they were
just
only
not
caught like
smart.
what 4 or 5 hours from where
Yeah, that's
where
what I'm
the they could have made it straight to Mexico or straight across the border somewhere else.
And they only had 30,000 on when they caught him.
Yeah.
So I wonder what they did with the rest of
The
the
rest
money.
60?
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Right. And I was gonna say they got some money that was chilling
Yeah.
somewhere.
And they had guns and all kinds of stuff that they said they potentially thought that they were going to do a shootout with them.
I would expect that. If I'm
Yeah.
gonna break out of
Yeah, if
prison,
I'm gonna break out, I
I'm
gotta
not
be
going
smart.
back to prison. Like, that's
Right.
not.
Yeah.
I made a very bold move.
Yeah, I'm not
If
going
I go back,
in
I'm
there.
getting more time than when I was in.
Yeah.
Like,
But then again, I feel, oh boy, like, I feel like if they gave me life in prison, I would try to break out every day.
Mhm.
I have nothing else to do.
right.
Yeah.
So literally every day I'm going to try and escape, bro.
He
just to
asked
see
to
if I can
go-
get away, even if I come back, just to see if I.
Yeah.
Cool. I
Yeah.
made it out for 2 days. I went to Six Flags, nigga.
Yeah, 2 days.
Every week it'd be another attempt. Like, hey man, I gotta try.
He went
All right, here he
back
goes again,
to
here he goes again.
Alabama. He
Oh,
went
no.
back to the
Oh,
state. They
shit.
gave him the additional charge, which was escape in the first degree, and that was it.
He's already doing 75
So
years.
he's already doing,
Hey, try it again next week, brother. You might have a better chance.
yeah. I was like, dang.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but I don't think she killed herself. I think
Somebody got popped.
somebody, yeah,
Makes sense.
because it doesn't make sense that she went through all that for 11 days.
I was gonna say, speaking of crazy shit, it says here, Florida man bites neighbor's ear off over a cigarette. Explain.
Oh yeah.
Did he take
Oh yeah, the
cigarette?
whodunit crimes.
The whodunit crime. What it
Yeah.
said, the victim had a chunk bit off his ear after he said that he wouldn't give you a smoke. Is the guy black, white, Mexican, or other?
Yeah.
That's funny.
The guy who bit the person?
Yeah.
Is he black, white, Mexican?
So
or
who
other?
done it? A Florida man bites neighbor's ear
Okay.
off over a cigarette.
Honestly, if they
The
on
victim
bat-
had a chunk bit off his ear after he said he didn't have a smoke.
What happened after that?
So is
I
he
can tell you what
is he
nationality
black,
he is.
white, Mexican, or other?
Do you know what the aftermath was? What after he bit him? What did he do?
Did he say anything?
No. They didn't show on the report
It
that
was
he said
definitely a
anything.
white dude.
Yeah, I would say it was a
I
white
would say it's
dude.
a white dude only because it's in Florida and there was no follow-up speech. I feel like a brother would have gave a good speech after he bit your ear.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah, see, I know
He was
that.
a white dude.
Yeah, see, yeah.
It was a white dude.
I remember when Mike Tyson bit Holyfield. He talked shit to
Yeah.
him.
Talk hella
afterwards, you know
shit.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he
Yeah,
spit his ear out at him and
Yeah,
said,
motherfucker,
"Fuck."
I bit your ear. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We talk.
And then
Spanish
okay.
people talk too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you would have got cussed out after the bite. So.
Right.
Okay, so a Florida man, again, Florida, tries to pawn stolen
Black dude.
jewelry
Black
at the
dude.
store
Black dude.
managed by the woman whose house he just
Black
robbed.
dude. Guaranteed.
Oh, absolutely. He's for sure black.
He's black, yeah.
It's funny that
I was like, he did not just do that.
Yeah.
I was like,
We're not good at
Right.
crimes. We're not good at crimes, bro. Anytime dumb shit happening in a crime, it's us.
okay. A man says the cocaine in his butt
Mexican.
isn't his.
Mexican.
They searched a 25-year-old man after a traffic stop. He had one bag of marijuana and one bag of cocaine in his
He's
butt.
Mexican. Black people don't.
He told the
We're not
police
gonna keep to
only
that
the
much.
marijuana was
Like-
his.
We don't smuggle cocaine. That's not what we do. We smuggle weed.
Right.
We don't smuggle cocaine. Mexicans, that's what y'all do.
Because y'all be hopping that shit over the
Or
border.
he's white.
Sorry, he's black.
He's a black dude.
Yeah, 25 years old.
Wait. So where's the cocaine at though?
It was in his butt. He put
keeps
one
it
bag
in?
of coke and one bag of marijuana, and he told the police only the marijuana was his.
He must be Caribbean.
That's that's why he got
he
caught,
was-
bro. He couldn't walk with that in him like that.
No.
You can't. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh no, bro.
let's
Come
see
on,
this
fam.
one.
You violate yourself and you go to jail.
And he
That's
put it
fucked
in
up.
Don't let that shit break up in you too. Because if it hits you, it goes straight to the bloodstream from the rectum. So like, you're gonna be
yeah, I didn't
extremely
even think
high.
about that.
Like,
Extremely. That's like the fastest way to get high.
Yeah.
you're gonna get high
Yes.
immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
That's,
Okay, a man in Florida wore a shirt that said, "Who needs drugs? No,
White
seriously, I have drugs."
white dude.
yeah.
He was
We're not
arrested for
incriminating
possession
ourselves.
of drugs.
White dude. 'Cause white people don't think they can go to jail for shit like that.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
white guy.
yeah,
It was
black-
funny though.
Black
seeing
and
the
Mexicans,
drugs.
we know we're not gonna incriminate ourselves.
Yeah, we're going to jail for sure.
Like,
Okay, Florida man pulls out a plastic badge and tells a speedy motorist, "I the police."
Oh, Mexican. The police Mexican. I bet that driver was like, what the fuck? The police. Nigga, get the fuck out of
He
here.
followed the motorist, trying
That's
to drive
funny,
him
though.
off and
you
everything.
can't be an officer and illiterate.
He pulled out a fake badge.
I
And
the
was, I the
police.
police.
That's-
I the
I was
police.
all-
I the police.
I would have let him finish his whole investigation too. I was like, go ahead, brother. Go ahead and finish, man. That's
Yeah,
funny.
man, what we looking for? I'll help you. We can find his brother together.
That was funny. Only in Florida, boy.
Only in Florida,
Some of
man.
these
I got one
Florida
outside of
stores.
Florida for you.
What's that?
Detroit man sets up a weed vending machine outside of his house,
Oh yeah, I saw
making
that.
$20,000 a week, $2,000 a day roughly.
Is that was the black guy, right?
That was a brother.
Yeah,
That
makes
was a
sense.
smart genius idea, though. Did you see that for
But-
3 years?
But this the thing, though. See, what happened was I guarantee he started advertising.
Oh
Shouldn't
yeah, you might be
advertise. He's
right.
gotta be word of mouth.
You can't
might be right.
get too. Yeah,
You got
listen,
cocky
man.
with it.
3 years is a long time to get away with a crime.
Ooh.
You gotta stop at some point, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's a long time. Even if it's a small crime, in 3 years, it's gonna be fucking. You gonna owe him $1 million.
making that.
Like, yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to that brother. That's very genius, though.
That
Right.
was.
Man had a lucrative business right in the front.
Now, I bet you in the next 10 years, we're gonna see weed vending machines around here.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't
That's
already have
exactly
them.
what's gonna happen. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I wouldn't be surprised if you go to like Washington or Colorado or any of these places, like if they didn't even have, if they had them.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, register your fingerprint. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yep.
be like, yeah.
This brother wants that OG Kush.
OG Kush, yeah.
I would want an Asian voice to give it to me though.
Oh
What'd you
yeah,
say,
you
Asian?
get that? You want the gelato?
The gelato.
You know what I mean?
That's funny.
Man.
Okay, so I saw this story and I thought this was interesting. So this passenger lands a plane in Florida safely after the pilot has a medical emergency. It was a small passenger plane. The dispatcher asked him, "What's your position?" He says, "I have no idea. I see the coast of Florida in front of me, but I have no idea." And so the dispatcher tells him, "Maintain wing levels and just try to follow the coast either north or southbound. We're trying to locate you." Now, he was able to safely land it, but if you were in that position, what would you do? I think I would have freaked out. Like,
Yeah, that dude's tough. Man.
I might have crashed it.
That dude's tough.
Like the fate of my thought process
Like-
is if nobody else is going to do it, this is the only way we might survive.
That's it.
I got to do it.
The
Like,
pilot passed out. Like, he had a medical, I guess, condition, and then he passed out or
That's why
something.
there's supposed to be two pilots though.
But it's a small plane. It's one of those. It was one of those small planes.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, that boy got some balls, man. That's a tough.
I was
tough.
like, I listened
I
to
don't
the
even know what
audio.
to expect. Like even when I landed, like do I hold the wheel? Like
Yeah,
you know.
he literally, the guy had to tell him step by step how to land it and where they had to find him because he was like, I don't know where I'm at.
I mean, realistically, I would have tried to land it in the water because I'm like, I feel like my chances are better
Yeah.
if I hit the
Willis
water.
would have been like, hey, I don't know where